Today, we are going to get real vulnerable. So, the other day, I sought out a conversational hypnosis session on myself because, you got to walk the talk as well. And, I'm someone who really used to hate asking for help, but this time I knew that it would be of my best interest to actually ask for help and receive a conversational hypnosis session. And this was about my eczema. So I've had eczema since I was a child, and I've had regular hypnosis. I've had a regular hypnosis session on this. And it was helpful to get to the root cause as to where it stemmed in my childhood. But what was really missing was the actual integration piece of how, what the triggers are and what it actually meant for me to have eczema, right? Because, I've had doctors look at it in the past, and it's really also I have a nursing background. So what I found with eczema that I'm dealing with is that it's completely psychosomatic, which means that it is mind that is causing the skin condition. And that's been proven for myself. This is not to say everyone who has eczema is going to be psychosomatic, but that's a discussion for a different day. But for me particularly, I knew that eczema is a completely psychosomatic thing. And so it's been on and off the past year. And for the past 2 weeks, it showed up in a place where it doesn't normally show up. It usually stays in the same finger, but this time it went on the other side. And so I've been trying to really see where it stemmed from, where it came from, and the cause of it, the root cause of it, as to why it was showing up. Because I mean, of course, it's uncomfortable, it's itchy, like it doesn't look good. So, and I know that it's a sign for my subconscious to really look at it, right? So, anyways, during the subconscious rewiring session through conversational hypnosis, I there was a big aha moment for me with regards to what I thought the cause was. So I thought that it was caused by some sort of, anger issues. I've been dealing with processing all of my repressed and suppressed anger for decades. Um, it had a small thing to do with it, but it actually what ended up happening in the session was that it had nothing to do with any type of anger. It was all about letting go, and a lot of sadness came up, and that was like 3 or 4 days ago when I had that session. And today, or yesterday, I should say, last night, a big like breakthrough aha moment popped up for me as to what the issue really was. And I'm talking to you about this because I would never would have predicted as to this being the actual root cause of this period of time with my eczema. I like I said, I thought it was anger issues. I thought it had to do with my relationship in the past, but it wasn't this time, which is really fascinating to me. And so I'm still obviously processing it. And I just wanted to share this with you because it's one of these things where we think we know what an issue is, but our mind is just so intricate, and it does really weird things with the connections that it makes. And how it expresses itself is so fascinating that I'm really like balls deep into the subconscious rewiring work now, especially being a trainer of ACH. But still, for me, I still couldn't see that blind spot. I still thought that the issue or root cause was different than what it truly was. And so now that I've had this aha moment, and this is definitely the thing that I need to address, it's just so liberating, right? It's just so powerful. I feel a lot more at peace now. There's a bit of tiredness, but at the same time, there's a lot of peace, a lot of calm, a lot of clarity, a lot of knowing, and a lot of energy towards taking action. Whereas before, I had this fear of taking a particular type of action. And so, I just wanted to share this with you because sometimes what we think we know isn't truly accurate. And although, I was already doing the work, it's not like I left it for a long time like I used to. I did the regular work, I did the self hypnosis, I did the yoga and breathwork practices that are very, very, very powerful. But still, I couldn't see through that blind spot myself. And that's why it's so important to have someone help you look through the blind spots, right? Because someone else with their different point of view can look at you and see it better than you so that they can help you see it yourself. So I wanted to share that, of course, and also wanted to share with you the fact that that session that I'm talking about was recorded. And, I'm going to do this really weird thing where I am the client in that session, and I'm going to break down that ACH session because that session was that was a very good ACH session for you to know exactly what goes on. And then I get to give you insider information as to what actually happened internally. So that I'll do that this week after I do some more processing. But that is coming up. It's going to be quite epic. It's going to be very interesting to watch it from the other side as well, now transformed. And if you were to ask, my eczema is definitely getting better. There's definitely a picture progression that I'm also going to add to this, but it's pretty much, I would say, 70% healed. And like I said, it was only 3 days. Proof that it's completely psychosomatic, and proof that our minds are so damn powerful. And if we know how to use it, we can really just make faster strides in our personal development. But also, if you're someone who is a coach, you can make faster strides with your clients, and of course yourself too, because you will experience the power of it anyway as you use it. So yeah, excited to share that with you. If you have any questions, let me know, and otherwise I will see you soon.